All right, I've had a few questions about this Black Knight, so I'd like to walk you around it real quick. The cabinet is very nice. There's a few spots where you can see it's touched up here and down here, but overall the cabinet is very nice. You see I got the cabinet protectors on there. The drink up cup doesn't come with it. This is a custom coin Black Knight shooter rod that's really cool. Over here on this side, the cabinet looks very nice as well. So this is a repro back glass. The original is up there on the wall, so you can see this is much improved. It's essentially flawless. The got some custom insert cards here. The insert lights on all these are all color matched. They're the nice Comet ones. For the GI I did, what are they called? The retro sunlight LEDs, I believe. So they all burn really cool. These plastics here are all new, except there are a few of them that have kind of like a rivet material on top of it. Like I believe this one does. So the ones that had rivets in it are the original ones. None of the ones that had rivets in them are broken. I don't have the technical knowledge or experience in order to be able to put those on. But I mean, the plastics are on here are perfect. You've got yellow Titan rubbers everywhere except on the flippers, which are red, which I think looks really nice. If you don't like that, I mean, rubbers are cheap. You guys know this. But everything in here has been tuned so that everything works perfectly. If I'm going to complain about anything on here, I can't see this one little light here needs a new socket in the GI, and it does work if you mess with it a little bit, but it keeps going out. So there, I've got one light in the GI out if you want to point out something negative. The playfield itself is overall very nice. There are a couple of spots like up here outside the Mylar. You can see a little bit worn away there. There's a little bit there. And just a tiny little bit there on the edge. But overall, for a game that's, what, 41 years old now, it's very good. Mechanically, it plays flawlessly. I've spent a ridiculously long amount of time dialing in all of the switches so everything works just perfect. We've got the extra bright LED underneath a new old stock little hood thing here. Now, if you look really close at the inserts, you can see there's a little bit of key lining around the inserts from coloring. At some point in time, probably 30 or 40 years ago now, somebody went and put Mylar down over most of the playfield. So, like, if you look here, you can't really see it, but there's the original U-shaped Mylar cutouts here. But there's also, like, if you look here, there's a line where there's Mylar covering down through here. If you look at this, you can see there's like around this 9 here, there's, you know, a little bit of black missing. I've gone through and touched most of these up to the best of my ability. The touch-up that's on it down here is over the Mylar. It's not underneath it. So eventually, like that black around the two, if you sit there and rub it forever, it'll rub off. But still underneath it, worse as it's going to look is about like that 7. But it's stayed just fine like that since I've gotten it. It hasn't been worth it to strip it down and completely redo the playfield or anything like that, because overall it's still very nice. So the most work that I've done to this machine, and where a lot of the cost to this is in the head. They've got this nice new back glass. I didn't get it, the guy before me did. I think these run like $250 or $300. You have to go back and look. Take this back glass out. You can see I've got those nice retro LEDs that I was talking about. These burn coolers, so it'll make your boards last a little bit longer. These appear to be the original displays. So if you look back here, I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, you can see. So this is a brand new coho board. I think well, it's 6 months ago it was brand new. I think I ordered it, waited like a month and a half for it to show up, but the MPU part has worked flawlessly since I put it in there. So the electronics brain behind this is like 6 months old as opposed to 41 years old. This board down here is a power driver board replacement that I got actually a couple of weeks ago. The old one credited out on me. Well, one of the switch rows stopped working and I couldn't fix it. But this is a what do you want to call it? Refurbished one. So if you look at it, somebody put a lot of effort into this. A lot of these parts on this board itself are obviously new parts, but everything on here, the power driver board, works perfectly. And then up here on the top is another Kahoot board. I didn't put this one in here, but this looks to be the power supply board, or not the power supply board. I don't know what that is. It might be the sound board. What does it say? Yeah, so this is the sound board. So it has two brand new boards in it, the MPU board, the sound board, a refurbished board, a power supply, which these are fairly reliable from what I understand, and they can be replaced if they do go out. So there's a lot going on in the backboard there. A lot of new stuff. But overall, let's see if I can put this back together while I talk to you. Overall, it's a very nice machine. I'm taking this to Pinfest, which, if you don't know what that is, it's the, come on now, the Allentown Pinball Show in Allentown, Pennsylvania. There we go. It will be there the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 2021 for the show. And look at how nice that mirrored back glass is in here. Perfect. Let's put it together now. There we go. Lift that up. Comes with a fancy night keychain. Ooh. This has got the bell in it, so you do really well. And like I said, it's got a bell back in there, and you can see all these LEDs going off in here. Looks really nice. So I'm not going to play a full game. I'm just going to show you that everything works. Speech works perfectly, as you can hear. So to play here, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay, so the rules to Black Knight are really cool. You have 12 drops in here. So what you do, you hit the drops, pop back up. See how the arrow lit up? Hit that, fully qualify that 3 times. You do the other set up top. 1, 2, 3, and that lights the extra ball, which you collect over here, which will make the bell go off. Ooh, fancy, huh? You have bonus that goes 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. You get the bonus by shooting that loop. See 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. And if you shoot all these down here, shoot everything again, and then you do the same thing on top again, it should relight another extra ball. Now, this is obviously easy with the glass off, but it's 90 or impossible to do it with the do it without cheating. Then your second extra ball is down here. Other than that, your left in lane lights the mystery, which you collect over here. Your right in lane lights the super spinner. You collect there. And when you're doing super good, it gives you bells all the time. Now, the other thing is there's a cool 3-ball multi-ball. The logic in it is really great. You shoot all three, you lock all 3 balls, and while you got 3 balls in play, all scores are tripled. Here we go, let's hear it. Yeah, let's watch him come on down, and then that's about it. Alright, but that's my Black Knight with you, and she'll be on free play this Saturday and Sunday at Pinfest in Allentown, Maryland.